Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this one we're going to be doing something very exciting, and it is the EIGRP. Right now, EIGRP is a little bit just like OSPF, but we're going to be looking at the slight difference in configuration and stuff. As you can see, EIGRP is an acronym for Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. It's a routing protocol that uses advanced distance vector algorithm to automate routing decisions in a network. So all that English simply means is that, let's say this router one wants to send packets here, and the distance from here, let's say distance from here to here is like 10 kilobytes, or let me say 25 kilobytes, and distance from here to here is 5 kilobytes. So that is 30 kilobytes is exactly what is going to spend just to get that packet delivered to that PC there. And let's say distance from here to here is 10 kilobytes, and distance from here to here is 5 kilobytes, and from here to the PC is say another 5 kilobytes. So you see that that's 20 as opposed 30. So you might be looking at it and be thinking, okay, this path is longer to get that packet delivered, but this path here is shorter. But when it looks at the cost, you see that taking that longer path might actually be, you know, less expensive than taking the longer path. This is the path is really going to take, right? So EIGRP is a distance vector protocol, right? So that is also very important to note. And here are, like, the differences between the OSPF and EIGRP. EIGRP is an enhanced distance vector protocol, while OSPF is a link state protocol. EIGRP supports unequal cost load balancing. OSPF only supports equal cost load balancing. EIGRP uses a composite metric. OSPF's metric is primarily based on bandwidth. EIGRP has a flat network topology. OSPF uses hierarchical topology network type. And there are basically five types of EIGRP packets. The hello, the hello, um, the hello packets, and it is on the 224.0.0.10 network. It's being sent across the networks every 5 seconds. We have the update packet. This is update where, of course, as the name implies, it updates itself with the latest record. We have query, we have reply if it's trying to reply, we have the ACK packet if it's trying to acknowledge. And this is really the calculation, for solving, for how the EIGRP actually works. If this is really something that is your thing, you can really go through it. We have K1 to 5, K1 for bandwidth, K2 load, delay, reliability, and the MTU, right? So you can see, so this is really like the formula for solving it. The EIGRP metric equals to, this is really how to solve it. And this is really the configuration for that. And we're going to be going into that pretty shortly. And this is like the little task we'll be doing on it. So let's get right into it. I had done this prior so that we kind of like get to save time and we really work on what we want to work on. So this is network topology. We'll be configuring this like right away. So first things first, I want to, you see all the IP addressing have already been set. As you can see, this is the IP addressing, so you can take yours and work with that. So we're going to go to enable, and let's say show IP protocols. Why didn't you show? Okay. So the main thing I'm trying to take note of is so that we get to see the interfaces that are really connected to the router one. We can see the router one has 12.1 connected to it, 13.1, 12.1 and 13.1, right? I think there has an 11.1. Okay, okay, that's fine. So we'll be going right into configuration. So for EIGRP, almost like OSPF, like we said earlier, the configuration might be a little bit similar, but this is how we do it. We say route. Okay, I'm not in my configuration mode. So we say router EIGRP. Then we need to set an autonomous system number. And as you can see here, you can set between 1 to 65,000 plus. So let's say EIGRP 7. Okay. Now this autonomous system number, every network, every router within this network has to share that same number. Next thing we want to do is no auto summary. I think this is also something that's very nice, because in EIGRP, the network most times always likes to round it up, and when it does that, it can cause you a problem. Um, because packets might not get delivered. So we want to tell it no auto summary. And now we would begin assigning the network. So we are using the network IDs. So the network IDs and their subnet max. Network IDs and their subnet max. Okay. Not subnet max, but rather wildcard max. I think I should also put this here so that we can use it as a guide. Router EIGRP 7 um network ID and wide card max. So what we're working with here is the /24. As you can see, from the router here. So we're going to say we're going to put all the networks assigned to this router. All the networks assigned. So that is 10.41.11.0, 0.0.0.255. So the next one assigned to it is .12. Next one assigned to it is next IP address connected to it is .13. And we do the same thing for every other router here. And config router EIGRP 7 network 10.41.12.0, 0.0.0.255. So you can see that what did he say here? IPEIGRP 7. He has already even told us that okay, these two guys are neighbors, so a new adjacency has been formed because the same EIGRP is configured on both of them. So we want to bring this back. This is 22, 22.0, 22.0, and we also have 24.0. That's that. We're coming to this now. Uh, conft router EIGRP 7. So let me put this 24.0 network 10.41.24.0 0000255. You see, that same adjacency has been formed. So we'll bring this back. 44. Next one connected to it is 44, and the final one is 34. Okay. Oh, conft configuration terminal router EIGRP 7 network 10.41.34.0 0.0.0.255. A new adjacency formed. 13.0, 13.0, new adjacency formed. And lastly, we have 33.0. You see, so it's really this easy and straightforward, configuring for EIGRP. So say I want to ping this network here, 41.44.5. From here, let's see how that goes. Ping 10.41.44.5. Okay, and as you can see, it's all successful. So that's really how, almost easy you can say that is. So another thing we may want to explore is show IP protocols. Show IP protocols. And you can see EIGRP metric with the same K1 to K5 we spoke about. EIGRP maximum hop count 100. Da 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 da. 41 12. 12.2, 13.3. Is that correct? This is 13.3, 13.3, 13.3. Okay, this is correct. So you see, in the show IP protocols command, it showed all the networks it is routing for. The 11.0, 12.0, and 13.0. So 12.0, 13.0, 11.0. And it also did something, the next hop, it detailed the IP addresses of next hubs connected to it, which is 12.2 and 13.3, which are these points here. Another command I want us to get to check out is show IP routes, and we can see something very exciting. If we come up here, it really puts a little bit more details to all these C, L, C that you keep seeing here and stuff. Whenever you see L, you know it is local. When you see C, you know it's connected. S is that it is static. R is RIP. D is EIGRP. B is BGP. EX is EIGRP external. So when you're seeing this C, you know that it's connected. So all these C's, and I think most especially, and I think L's too, they are like, so C's are the networks that are directly connected to it. As you can see, this is 11.0, this is 12.0, and this is 13.0. They are all connected to it, right? And then L is the local, which is the interfaces directly connected to this router. This 11.1 is at this point here, 12.1 is at this point here, and 13.1. Then we now have the EIGRP, right? You can see that all these here that are the Ds, they all came from the EIGRP. So the like we said, the different packets that are being shared amongst all of these routers and networks, they would be updating themselves, right? And that is exactly what has happened. Router 1 has all the EIGRP data of all the this thing here. See, this is 22.0, the 22.0 network. I think it's this way. This is 22.0 network. We can also see that it has the 24.0 network, 33.0 network, and da 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 da. And another command we can really check out is show IP EIGRP neighbors. So this is what we use to really know our neighbors, right? So I really do hope this short and direct one, you learned a thing or two from it. I'd encourage you, feel free to search free materials out there, learn much more about EIGRP, especially the calculation aspect. So yeah, thank you so much for your guys. Thank you for tuning for this one. See you on the next one. Bye.